Hare Krishna. We'll have our first participant, Rishik. Let us welcome him with a round applause. Hare Bol!
Should I start?
You can tell
Which
anyway.
2.59 or 44?
You do
On
for
this one.
This one, all right.
Should I start?
wait.
Hare Bol!
Wait.
I want to start with this one. I made
You can look at it until then. You can look at it.
Okay, are we starting? Please start. Whatever you want, you can just do. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, start.
Bhogeshwarya wait.
Hold.
Just hold the mic maybe. Easier. Yeah, that's better. Wait.
Should I start?
Please.
भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तया भवता चेतसा व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधव न विद्यते मात्रा स्पर्शस्तु कान्तिया शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदाः आगमपायनो अनित्यास्तां सिरिक्सा स्वभारता न त्वे वाहं जातु नासं न त्वे नेमे जनाति न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वायमतः परम् विषयाः विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जन रसोऽपि यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
Hare Bol. Who is that? Want to do next?
Please give a much louder clap and Hare Bol. Amazing. Whom do we have next? It's a free flow. Whoever wants to go next. Okay, Srinivas Garu wants to go next. Let us welcome Srinivas Prabhu. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. न त्वेवाहं जातु नासं न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपाः न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम् मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेया शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्याः तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तया पहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जरसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते. हरे कृष्ण. Hare Krishna. Who is going next?
Gopal maybe?
Four.
Gopal? Gopal, you want to do
You want to go next? You can even decide one verse also.
You can sit here.
You can sit. there and they need proof that you did. So
Why can't you face it this side?
you just close your eyes. You just close your eyes and do it from there.
No, stand there and go.
Your mama will also come. You can also do it.
Yeah. Sit on your lap.
His goal all along was also to bring you onto the stage. What's his Kian, right?
Yeah.
Let's welcome Kian with a round of applause.
Arjuna vacha samya samkarmanam Krishna punaryogamcha samsasi yachreya etayorekam tanme vruvi sunashchitam puralapam vasracham Krishna namasita nonvichana
What's happening?
Is it okay? Maybe you can do it together with him.
Kiara, you
have to.
come, Kiara.
He is strategically bringing all members of the family.
Class 2 I'll shout in the ear with the mic.
Okay, big.
You also want to go? You can just stand next to him. You don't have to listen. Okay. All right. It's okay. Haribo! Hare Krishna. Who wants to go next?
Kiara.
I know who registered, so I can call out also. Yes. Let us welcome Saket Prabhu. Haribo! Sanket. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Can you actually go all the way back next to this table? Next to this table. That's perfect.
नत्वेवाहं जातुनासं नत्वं नेमि जनाधिपाः न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम् मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्यास्तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तया परुतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर् समाधौ न विधीयते विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते. Sorry, I mixed up two verses. Hare Krishna.
Haribo! You can look like Prabhu did, but please do remember, you will get some less marks. So try to recollect first, and then despite trying, if you are not able to recollect, then you can turn. Okay, Prashant ji is here. Let us give a round of applause to Prashant ji. Haribo!
Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 2.12. Natvevaaham chatunasam natvam neme janadipaha na chaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayamatah param. Translation. Never there was a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor any of these kings. Nor in the future, any of us cease to, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. 2.14. Matra sparsastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkada agamapaino nitya tan titikshishva bharata. Translation. O son of Kunti, the contact between the senses and the sense objects gives rise to the fleeting perceptions of the happiness and distress. These are not permanent. They'll come and go. like the winter and summer seasons, who descendant of Bharata, one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. 2.44 Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam tayapahruta chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhihi samadau na vidiyate. Translation: in the minds of those who are too attached to the sense enjoyment and material opulences, and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for the devotional service of the Supreme Lord does not take place. 2.59 Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavajyam rasopyasya param dristva nivartate. Translation: though the embodied soul may be restricted from the sense enjoyment, the taste for the sense objects remains. But ceasing such engagements by experience the higher taste, he can be focused on the consciousness. Hare Krishna.
That deserves much louder applause. Haribo! Okay, whom do we have next? Okay, let us welcome Balaji Prabhu. Haribo!
Hare Krishna. Natvevaaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadipa tachaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayam atah param matra sparshaastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkadaha agama bhayino nityas tam sitikshasva bharata भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तयापहृत चेतसां व्यवसायात्मिक बुद्धिः समादौ न विधीयते विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
Hare Krishna. Let us welcome Venu Prabhu. Haribo! Can I request anyone to come forward? There is more space in this corner. Kids can come in the front. Can I ask everyone to move forward? Should we move forward? Can you fill in that gap? Fill in that gap all the way. All the way. Sahasra. Okay.
Natvevaham jatu nasham natvam neme janadipa nachaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vaya matah param. Never there was a time when I did not exist or you did not exist, nor all these kings. In future, never shall they cease to be. 2.14 Matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkada agama pahino nitya tam stitikshvasva bharata. O son of Kunti, the impermanent happiness and appearance of happiness and distress are like and disappearance of them in due course of time are like summer and winter seasons. Its appearance and disappearance of summer and winter seasons. So they arise out of sense perception. So one must tolerate. One must not tolerate them without undisturbed. 2.44 भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तयापहृत चेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि समादौ न विधीयते. Translation. In the minds of people who are attached to sense enjoyments and the material opulences, they cannot fix their mind in the Krishna, Supreme Lord Krishna, and the devotional service will never take place.
No.
2.59 विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः न रसवर्ज्यं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते. Through the embodied soul, may be restricted from sense enjoyments, but the taste of sense objects will remain. So they can give up those engagements with in the experiencing the higher taste with undisturbed mind.
Amazing. The translations were particularly beautiful. Very nice. Prabhu is standing here in cold weather, but still he is in ecstasy. But his body forces. It takes a lot of guts to present Krishna consciousness like this. So we should give one more round of applause. Very good. Okay, who wants to go next? The acts keep getting better and better.
I thought Renu Prabhu was afraid before his teacher.
I am their servant, bro. Who else wants to go? Okay, Madhavi Mataji. Let us welcome Madhavi Mataji. Haribol!
Hare Krishna everyone. So 2.12 Natvevaham jatu nasam Natvam neme janadipa Nachaiva na bhavishyamaha Sarve vayamatah param. Translation. Never there was a time where I did not exist, nor all these kings, nor you did not exist, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. 2.14 Bhogaishvarya Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkadaha Agamapayino nityas Tamsitikshasva bharata. O son of Kunti, the appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress is like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception. O scion of Bharata, one must learn to tolerate them without getting disturbed. 2.44 Matras no Bhogaishvarya prasaktana Taya pahrita chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadau na vidiyate. In the minds of people who are too attached to the material, to the sense enjoyment and material opulence, and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for the devotional service towards the Supreme Lord does not arise. 2.59 Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. Let me take the translation. Though the embodied soul can be restricted from the sense enjoyments, the taste for the sense objects remain. By seizing that enjoyments, by experiencing the higher taste, one can be fixed in consciousness.
Mataji did ribbon cutting for Matajis. Okay, we are ready to welcome the next participant. Okay, Madhavilata Mataji now. Let us welcome Madhavilata Mataji. Haribo! Please be a little more generous when you are welcoming. This is what gives them confidence that they can do. So please say Haribo!
You're supposed to face the camera.
Hare Krishna everyone. And Prabhu, I'll have my own translations. Please pardon me if I find
As long as it is
mistake.
inline, it's okay.
Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadipa na chaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayam atah param. So here Lord Krishna tells to Arjuna when he is lamenting, don't lament, do your duty, because we all existed in the past, we are existing now in the present, and we will exist in the future as well. We will never stop to exist. And 2.14 Matra sparsastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkada Agama payino nityastam stitikshava bharata. So here again Krishna is actually mentioning Arjuna with two names, with like son of Kunti and the descendant of Bharat. And he is actually reminding Krishna that you are a Kshatriya, you have a great heritage, so why are you actually fearing to go forward and do your duty? So happiness and distress are temporary, so don't worry too much about it. Remember that you are a Kshatriya and you are from a great heritage, and do your duty properly. So that is 2.14. And 2.44 Bhoga Ishwarya Prasaktanam Taya Partah Chetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhihi Samadau na vidiyate. So here here Krishna tells, like, whoever have too much of attachment to the senses and not able to control the senses, they cannot even think that they have to perform, they can go into the path of devotional or performing a devotional service. So even to get the thought of let's kickstart this path, we have to just control our mind and senses to go forward with it. And 2.59 Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehina rasavarjam rasopasya param drishtva nivartate. And here Krishna tells, like, we all are conditioned soul. So with this, it is so tough to control our senses. It's not easy. though we read like, Bhagavad Gita, listen to everything, the conditioned soul itself is like that, like it's tough to control the senses. So he tells like, go for it, but again have the higher taste. So you don't stop to, control the senses. It's just like, it's very tough. It cannot happen. So just, go forward with it, but again, with all those senses, have the higher taste. Hare Krishna.
Hello. Very beautiful translation. Thank you. Amazing. Okay. Who wants to go next? Okay, Prakash, he wants to follow. Let us welcome Prakash Prabhu. Haribo!
Hare Krishna. I'm directly going to 59. That's what I learned in the last 10 minutes. Vishaya vinivardante niraharasya dehina rasavardam rasopyasya param društva nivartate. So an embodied spiritual soul may be away from sense enjoyment, but the taste to sense objects still remains. By focusing on higher taste, like praying to Krishna, he can be fixed in his consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Haribo! Please be more generous. Haribo! If Prabhu memorized in 10 minutes, every 10 minutes we can call Prabhu. So this should inspire us. We have been sitting here last 30 minutes. So we can try to memorize at least one verse as everybody else is going through. Who wants to go next? I saw Chakriji move forward. No. Ramesh Prabhu. Okay, Ramesh Prabhu is moving forward. Let us welcome Ramesh Prabhu. Haribo! Earlier name was Prakash Prabhu.
I'll take the position.
Natvivaham jatu nasam natvimam janadipa nachaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayam atah param matra sparsastu kaunteya sitosnat sukha dukkana agamapayino nityas tams तत्तितिक्षस्व भारत भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तया पार्थ चेतसं व्यवसात्मिका बुद्धि समादौ न विधीयते विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसावर्जं रसोऽपि अस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
Haribo! Prabhu set a low standard first and then delivered, punched above his weight. Amazing, very nice. Who wants to go next? Where is Vijayata Mataji? Oh, okay. Sahasra wants to go? Oh, okay. Anybody wants to go next? Kids? Okay, Sure, alright. Let us welcome Sahasra. Haribo!
Natve vaham jatu nasam natvam neme janatipa nachaiva na bhavishyama sarve vayam atapparam matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkada आगमापायिनो नित्यस तांस्तितिक्षस्व भारत भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तया पाहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समादौ न विधीयते विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
Haribo! That was one of the smooth deliveries actually. Such a beautiful recitation without any mistakes. Amazing. Who is going next? Akshara? Her mom is empowering you with her looks. Even if you want to recite one verse is also okay. If you want to recite looking at the verses is also absolutely fine. Okay, who wants to go next? Let us take this moment to welcome back Chakri Prabhu and his entire family. His parents are visiting, I think, from India. So let us welcome him. Hello. Who else? Sumit Prabhu. He's waiting for an invitation, it looks like. Sumit Prabhu is intelligently bowing his head, so I couldn't see his face. Let us welcome Sumit Prabhu. Hello.
Thank you. Please, I didn't practice, but are hesitant to come.
Hare Krishna. So I will go to 2.44. So Bhogeshwarya prasaktanam taya aprata prahita chetasham Vyavasayikatmika buddhir samadho na vidhiyate. Translation: in the mind of those, if someone is so much attached to sense enjoyment, then and disturbed by those, if something doesn't happen according to the will, then the resolute determination for devotional service never comes.
I can see all of you will do very well in the speech competition. Amazing understanding of the verses. Very nice. Who wants to go next? We are coming to the end of the speech, shlokas. So, okay. Let us welcome
I only know one
Shrestha. One? No, perfect. Let us welcome Shrestha to the stage. Haribo!
You can look and decide. You can learn now and then recite next.
Sit here.
Yeah, learn now and then
Memorize one verse. Take the phone from Papa. Memorize one verse and recite.
Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam neme janathipaha nachaivana bhavishyamaha sarve vayatah param.
This we need to blame Srinivas Prabhu. Shrestha easily memorized the entire 12th chapter. So we are very happy she's. That's okay. We will have soon enough. We will get into 12th chapter. Maybe in another few years. Then you can memorize again. Okay, final call for shlokas. Okay, Anish, let us welcome Anish Prabhu. Haribo!
I only know one of the verses. Hare Krishna. Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadipaha nachaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayam atah param. So the translation is, there is never a time where I did not exist, nor any of you guys, nor any king. And there will be no time in the future where we will cease to exist.
Nice. Beautiful. Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Okay. So we will give a round of applause to everyone who participated in the shloka competition. Gopal, I think, memorized one verse. He's busy playing somewhere.
Opa, you need to come for a competition.
His parents are zoned out completely. Okay, let us welcome Gopal for the Shloka competition.
Matra sparshasthu kaunteya Shitosna shuka dukkada Agama payano nityas Tanta distast Bharataha.
All right. So we will now begin speech competition. So the reason we selected second chapter, Venuji was mentioning, there's so many beautiful verses, amazing verses. We had a hard time picking up only 4. And each of this, as Anish was reciting this particular verse, this is such a beautiful and very important verse. Many of us coming from South India, we have this misconception that I will eventually go and merge into God. I will become God, like that. So this verse very clearly mentions that in the past we were separate, now we are separate, in future also we will always continue to be separate. So each of this verse has such beautiful meaning and things to explore. So we will see what each of you have prepared on each of these verses. So please state which verse you are speaking about, and then you can speak. We will have Sharad, can you please get the bell from the altar? And we will have a timekeeper here. He will keep time. So once it is 2.5 minutes, he will ring once, ting ting. And then when it is 3 minutes, he will ring ting 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 ting. So that's an indication for us to stop. So please prepare yourself to speak for 2.5 minutes or so, 3 minutes. All right. Who wants to go first? Balaji Prabhu. Let us welcome Balaji Prabhu. Haribo.
Hare Krishna. I will be talking a little bit about 244 and also it will be a little bit 259 also. So Bhogeshwarya Prasaktanam Taya Pahruta Chetasam. This means like when we are illusioned that we will be satisfied with the bodily conception of life or the bodily pleasures. So that's not the right approach. But the soul's constitution is happiness because we are part and parcel of Supreme Lord Krishna. So Krishna by name itself, like Krish in Sanskrit is the greatest and Na is the pleasure. So the greatest pleasure is Krishna. Since we are part and parcel of the Krishna, so our souls also seeks happiness. But the problem is like we are looking for that happiness in the wrong places. Mostly they are like material. So that is why the eternal bliss, happiness and knowledge that our soul seeks, we are not able to obtain them using this bodily conception of life. Yeah, that's why like even Prabhupada said like if you don't know how to control the body, like we will become servant of the body, and its analogy like similar, if you don't know how to drive a vehicle, the vehicle will drive you and it will bring a lot of chaos into your life. So we should not become servant of the body. So mainly the 3 points are like since we cannot obtain the eternal bliss and happiness we are searching for through bodily conception, we have to look for that in the right places, which is like through Bhakti Yoga and pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. And 3 main points we should be striving forward is like we should not become servant of the body and it should be the servant of us, and we should try to control our senses. We know like it's very difficult, especially this Kali Yuga, because with all this dopamine rush from the social media and WhatsApp and all whatever it is, like it's very difficult to control the senses, but we can still do that by association with devotees like we are here. and also through chanting and also to devotional service to Lord Sri Krishna. Yeah, that's all. Hare Krishna.
Haribol! Please clap 100 times more loudly. And please say Haribol! Haribol! Amazing. I did not hear this analogy of. I heard the analogy of the body compared to a car, and the Atma, the driver, is driving the car. But Prabhu very beautifully said, if the Atma is not controlling the body, similarly, if the driver is not controlling the body, the senses, if the Atma is not controlling the body, as the driver is not controlling the car will go hit somebody or will create a havoc. So, very beautiful analogy, very nice. Let us welcome the next participant. Who's going to... So, we have to move very fast. So let us welcome Venu Prabhu. Haribol!
Hare Krishna. Guru. So I'm talking about 2.14, that is Matra Spashas Kaunteya Sitoshna Sukha Dukkada. So in this verse, actually in the previous verse, Krishna was instructing Arjuna, like, why are you so lamenting? Like, and Arjuna was saying, like, I'm attached with all my relatives, and they will get killed. So Krishna was explaining, like, so they won't get killed. Their bodies only get killed, but their souls are permanent. They take another form. Like and Arjuna was saying, like, yes, so that is the distress I'm getting, like, because I'm attached with the current bodies of my relatives, so I'm related with them. So that's why. I'm lamenting. So then Krishna says, he did not lament. So happiness and distress in life are like very temporary. So they appear, and due course of time they disappear. So just like seasons changing, like winter and summer seasons. So people will get over it, and these are all arising from our sense perception, and so one must try to learn to tolerate this happiness and distress, pain and pressures in life. So just like analogy is given, like in summer season, when spouses cooking in the kitchen, like they feel very heat, but still nowadays AC and all was there, but earlier in villages and all, so there was no AC. In hot summer, they have to cook for whole day for the family in the hot near the hot stove. They used to cook and serve, and over the period they get over it, and then winter starts. That time they will enjoy the same place because it's to create warmth. So the same thing they are enjoying and then doing it. So similar way, happiness, distress, success, failure, these are all temporary in life. So that will come and go. One must try to observe and then tolerate them, just like we are tolerating heat and cold. Also, yeah, in summer, some people like summer, like they'll be waiting for that. They wanted to go to beach and then hang around and then enjoy the nice view of beach in the summer and in the water, playing in the water. But in winter, some people like winter, like they wanted to play some snow games, going to snow, watching they like cold weather. So people, it's like everything is like in the life is like this. So once you started liking that, then you won't feel the pain or the pleasure. So you won't be getting any distress or anything. We won't be lamenting on those things.
Very nice analogy Prabhu gave about mother while in summer cooking in the same place, the same heat is very painful, but in winter that same heat is actually pleasurable. So, all right, who wants to go next? Can I request everyone to move 10 inches forward and fill in all the gaps, all the way, except this small circle, everything else should be filled in. So please move forward. Please keep the books and kartals and kirtan instruments under the table, so we have more space for people. Vaishnavi Mataji, can you please move forward? Hare Krishna. Okay, who wants to go next? Speech competition. We are discussing about the 4 verses. You can pick and choose, or you can speak about all 4 of them also. Okay, Prashant Prabhu is going forward. Haribo!
Hare Krishna, dear souls. I'm going to touch upon all the 4, like, okay. In this world, we all really work really hard for a better life. A better life means good job, a big house, financial security. Especially in the Bay Area, people often think success means working long hours, stock options, bank balance. Okay. Also, we constantly chasing for updating our lifestyle, going for next vacations, everything. But let me ask you one thing, even after achieving the most desired goal in your life, you still feel any kind of thing not satisfied or some kind of vacuum? Yes. I'm pretty sure all of why, because that is the nature of this material world. Because the desires are like fire. The more you satisfy them, they becomes even more stronger. Nothing wrong. That is the nature of this material world. But Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gave us timeless answers for all these problems. As it is told in 2.12, we are all eternal souls. We are completely forgetting that. So, whatever the material possessions that we have, okay, the house, okay, the designation, whatever it may be, including the body, this is not the real one. We are like eternal souls. We are in this body temporarily. Okay, we came here for a purpose. Okay, once we remember this, at least, okay, we know that stress will go out, because we won't chase all these temporary things. Okay, you can work hard, at least, but we know you'll realize you won't judge by yourself what you saved or what you achieved. That's what told in 2.12. In 2.14, it is told, so how to take the troubles in the life. So we all know this life is like a roller coaster ride. One day you might be really on the cloud 9 because you might be getting a good bonus, or kids got admission to a very good college or something like that. But in the next day you might be really really worried about chasing a deadline at the work or health problem or something else. Once you don't know, when we don't know how to take these things equally, both in a balanced way, that will cause us a lot of stress. So here Krishna is telling us we should learn how to treat these things equally, just like the seasons. These are not permanent. They'll come and go. That's what told in 2.14. And the real trap is 2.44. If you are constantly chasing for the material things, Okay, the new Tesla model, like new iPhone model. Okay, so our heart is filled with all these material things. There is no space but to really reflect upon truly what we are, what we wanted. So we should be careful to limit on these material desires. And Krishna is giving the solution in 2.59. So we are like sugar, okay? And if you wanted to get rid of sugar, it is not an easy thing. Unless you experience something of higher taste of the sweetness. So for that, so ABCD is the answer solution for that one. So we should start, okay, our journey towards like practicing ABCDE, gradually feel the higher taste. Then only we can come out the influence of these senses and the material opulences, this material body. And finally, at the end of the day, this life is not about how successful you are. Okay, this life, how meaningful is this life? And the journey towards that only starts when you turn towards Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Please give a round of applause. One of the most beautiful, succinct introduction to Krishna consciousness we have heard. Very beautifully summarizing all the 4 verses. Such an amazing. I was going to stop Sharath from ringing the bell also. It was so nice.
My speech is for 4.5 minutes.
Oh, please come back.
There are a few more important points. Yeah.
Okay. Well, amazing. So, Prabhu has set the bar very high now. But don't worry. We just have to do better than we were yesterday. So, no competition with others. So, you'll be surprised at the end. When we are giving the prizes, you will know the surprise. So, let us welcome the next person who is going to give the speech on these 4 verses. Srinivas Garu. Only if you are, because now you are currently in tension. Once you are done with speech, then you can help me scout who can speak next. Madhavi Mataji, would you like to? No, not. Okay. Who we prepared? Yes.
Yes.
Let us welcome Kovi Prabhu. Haribo. Kovi is doing such a wonderful job. Each of us can zone out. But as everybody was reciting each verse, he was coming to the right screen, and as people were speaking also. There's one more extra round of Haribo. Haribo!
So I want to talk about.
See the screen and also. Yes.
I want to talk about 2.14. So, it's about like the happiness and distress in the world. So like,
Maybe you want to start from 2.12? Clothes. That's the example.
Please speak up. Does your dad know what you prepared?
You want to talk about clothes, right? Soul,
clothes, 2.1.
clothes.
Okay, we will. He wanted to show the trailer first, so he will come back with the real version soon. Let us give a round of applause. Okay, who wants to go next? I think kids are eagerly looking forward to. Would Sharath be okay to start the train? Okay, let us welcome Sharath. Haribo! I know you did well last time impromptu, so you'll do fine.
Okay.
Your dad has to follow this.
I need more than 10 minutes if I follow.
I don't know when to start.
Maybe change it to 2 or 12.
So this verse is talking about how like your soul exists, but like you like it talks about how I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings in the future, and then none of these will cease to be. So I think in the next verse, in like 2.14, it talks about how happiness and distress are temporary, and it gives the analogy of how like they appear and disappear, similar to how like winter and summer are, and the way that they arise is from sense perception. So you have to learn to like tolerate them, and otherwise you'll have to like keep dealing with them, and it will mess up with your like life. Yeah, and I think that kind of explains how to like attain peace in your life. So yeah, and then in 2.44, it kind of like explains why you should do what you do. In the 2.14, it talks about how like those who are attached to the senses and material opulence, and who are bewildered by such things, their resolute determination for devotional service does not take place. So you have to like learn to tolerate certain things, and not get too attached to sense enjoyment, and yeah. And then there's the final verse, which is like the final verse. It talks about how even if you do try to restrict yourself from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense objects still remains. So you have to learn to like seize such engagements by experience a higher taste, and that higher taste is like with Krishna. So if you engage yourself into the Krishna consciousness, it's like a fast track route to like get rid of these taste for sense objects. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Sharad. It looks like he's preparing, or at least prepared to some extent. So he was planning to do it anyway. So I won't nominate anyone. Please come forward yourself. We have limited time, so if you have prepared, please come forward anyway. So Anish is ready. Haribo, let us welcome Anish Prabhu. Haribo.
Hare Krishna. Can you go back to the first verse? So this first verse talks about how we always exist. So on the battlefield, when Krishna was talking to Arjuna, and Arjuna said that he was too worried, and too scared to fight out of compassion for his family members, Krishna was talking about how their body, it might be temporary, but their soul will be eternal, and they will exist forever. So he told Arjuna not to worry and to fight. And we always existed in the past, and we will never stop existing in the future as well. So this next verse is talking about how to tolerate the happiness and distress. So this verse uses the analogy of like when summer appears and disappears, and when winter appears and disappears. It's just like the happiness and distress in this world that is temporary. There's one day we may feel happy and that we're on the top of the world, but the next day everything may come crashing down and you'll feel super sad and depressed. We have to learn how to tolerate all of this stuff, like with no disturbances in between. And if we were able to do it, it's one step closer on our journey and paths to Krishna. This next part is how to get the resolute determination. So, for people that are too materialistic and too attached to material enjoyment, money, like big house, all of that stuff, being famous, and for those who are like bewildered or angered by such tiny things, like for example, you wanted to go to your friend's house but they're not available, so I just pull a tantrum. So for all of these things, there's no resolute determination to the Supreme Lord. But if you learn to get rid of all these material like attachments or these bewilderments, there will be a resolute determination for devotional service in the Supreme Lord. So getting there will be easier and quicker. So this last slide is about how to achieve getting to Krishna, which is a higher taste. So all of us are embodied souls, and all the souls are restricted from the self-enjoyment, but all of us think that like the body belongs to us and we are the body. So there's still like all the taste for the sense objects. Like I want to eat sweets, I'm hungry. I don't want to eat anything else. But in Krishna consciousness, you have to get rid of all of these attachments if you want to advance further. So seizing these engagements by experiencing that higher taste, which is devotion and service to Krishna, will help you be fixed in Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
Hello! Beautiful exposition of all the 4 verses. Amazing. I hope the kids especially, even all of us actually, will remember these translations for some time to come. And eventually when we are in the need of some guidance, these verses will come forward and give us some guidance. That is our hope. Okay, who wants to go next? We have a hard stop soon, so we're going to be a little more strict on the time. So 2.5 minutes we will ring, and 3 minutes we'll keep ringing. So, Ranjit Prabhu. Any child wants to participate in the coloring competition? The competition is beginning soon, or has begun already. Okay, who wants to go next? Okay, let us welcome Sanket Prabhu. Haribol!
So, we'll go to 2.12.
Yeah, good picture.
So 2.12 talks about the fact that we as souls are eternal, our souls are indestructible, and this reminded me of one of my favorite verses, which is 2.23. Nainam chindanti shastrani nainam dahati pavaka na chainam kleda yantapo na shoshayati marudha. This both 2.12 and 2.23 has given me a lot of strength during tough times, especially during COVID.
where we saw a lot of impermanence, or I would say like some deaths happening around you, and so it's a very tough time. So just reminding the fact that soul is your primary identity and it's indestructible gives a lot of strength that I can draw upon. Going to verse number 2.59, this talks about higher taste, which in like more practical, mundane terms, I've tried different diets, tried different exercises to get my weight in order, but this is very wise verse, because whenever I try to deprive myself of certain things, it's very difficult. But when you substitute it with something which is more noble, or which is more, as it's a higher taste, your path to improvement becomes much more easier, much more smoother. So those are my reflections. Thank you.
Very nice, beautiful personal examples and reflections. Very nice. Who wants to go next? Going once, going twice. Okay, Prakash Prabhu wants to do. Let us welcome Prakash Prabhu. Haribo!
You can speak on one voice also if you like.
Okay, 2.12 talks about soul, and souls are indestructible. So Krishna says about all the people in the battlefield. And also we also learned as part of the Gita classes, right? So when you are basically in the Krishna consciousness, basically you will not take birth again. So basically my understanding is basically your soul will be part of the super soul, but you will be get rid of this death and birth cycle through Krishna consciousness. 2.14 about happiness and sorrow, right? So I think if you ignore the kids who are born here, right? So people who came from India, we almost majority of them are humble backgrounds. If you look back in your childhood, what brings you happiness? Basically, now you think it's nothing else. For example, I was just recollecting. Some people are saying like having a sweet on a festival day, or apples on January 1st kind of thing. So those are basically happiness at that time. But at the same time, even if you have very minimal things at that time, can you say you're more happy now compared to then? I really doubt it. So basically, because as you grow up, unfortunately, along with this material things also, what you want is kind of keep on growing up. So basically, now these things are kind of given here. But still, you don't feel that happiness. And another thing also I used to say, whatever first salary you got, whatever, thousands of rupees, minimum thousands in India, you still have the best salary compared to what you are getting right now. So I think, but at the same time, as some of the Shlokas mentioned, basically it is not easy to get rid of them, but at least through this association, through basically practice of Krishna chanting or ABCD, slowly get the more better taste compared to all these material things that helps us move forward in life. Hare Krishna.
Please clap more loudly and say Haribo, Haribo. Prabhu shared a very beautiful experience and realization from his past. The apple that we ate in our childhood, can we say we are more happy now than then? Very powerful way to reflect back.
You just have a different kind of apple.
Different kind of apple. Okay, who wants to go next? We have to begin Abhishek soon. So maybe if we'll have final two spots. Whoever wants to go. Going once. Vaishesha Prabhu says this. Krishna 1. Krishna 2. Krishna... Kids? Any kids want to go? Mataji's? Did we have participation from Mataji's speech?
Shloka.
Shlokas, Mataji is reminding. Shlokas at least we did. Any Matajis would like to? Okay, we will not put them on spot. Alright, so we will conclude speech competition here. So we're going to do Abhishek, but the order in which we're going to come through is we will come through the kitchen. After 10 minutes, we will do Abhishek. Oh, lines, don't get up now. Please move. Everyone, please fill up every blank space you see, all the way till here.
So, Prabhu, I have a question on this.
We have the right speaker to answer your question.
So, Prabhu, this verse talks about the bodily thing also, right? The body and the soul, both. Just not the soul, correct?
No, so this particular verse talks about the soul.
It doesn't refer to the body at all?
No, it cannot refer to the body because the body is not eternal. Krishna is here saying that, you existed, Arjuna, all these things existed. I also existed in the past. We are existing now in the present, and we will also exist in the future. For the body, it's, you cannot say that it existed, forever in the past, or it cannot exist forever in the future. Of course, it's existing in the present right now, and probably it existed for some time in the past, and it will exist for some time in the future, but it cannot exist in the past or the future forever. So this particular verse talks about the spirit soul. In fact, the previous verse 2.11, if we go to 2.11, go to vedaways.com.
Yeah, browser.
I think Krishna chastises Arjuna, because Arjuna is in the bodily concept of life. Asoshan anva soshastam pajnamadam sabhashe katashana katasamsha gnana soshantu panditaha. I think that is a verse. Let's verify. That is a verse. Yeah, that is a verse 2.11. Krishna is telling because Arjuna is Arjuna is lamenting. Because he is in the bodily concept of life, he is lamenting, but he is putting forward so many arguments as why he should not fight. Primarily based on the principles of dharma, and especially Kula dharma, he is putting forth so many points as to why he should not fight, but primarily from the bodily concept of life. So that's why the Lord says, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. So the Lord, he is basically, mildly chastising him here by saying you're talking as if you're some learned guy, but should know that the body doesn't have endurance. The body is not going to endure. It's going to perish at some point. So what is the point of lamenting for something that doesn't have the characteristics of being enduring? So, because Krishna, he basically starts with this chastisement. He cannot base the next verse. He cannot base the next verse on the argument of that, on the basis of body. It has to be on the basis of soul. And of course, the future verses also show that is talking about the soul.
Thank you.
The clap is for the question or for the answer? Both. But you want me to do some of the things that you have. Who's going to sing the kirtan?
Kirtan.
Kirtan. Start. You can sit in the corner. Can you watch me there?
Which kirtan? Which kirtan?
The one that we tried last time. You can try that, or you can do simple one also. Sharat, you want the middle also? You be able to sing with the middle?
Yeah.
Can we help set him up? You can go back, Sharat.
Sharat, come here.
Yeah.
This is the blowing thing, and then for cooling the
Wiggle it.
How do we
So we have Janmashtami. We have Janmashtami coming up, so we can welcome the Lord into our heart. And one of the way we can welcome is also by doing Abhishek and glorifying the Lord. So somebody can sing the Hare Krishna Mahamudra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Can you hold this and pass it to people?
Everybody is coming in, but you want to stop the recording.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.